matches of the season. Can West Ham stay up and avoid trips to Scunthorpe and Barnsley next season? Join Kenny and John for goals and gossip, football and fun, Saturday afternoons from 3. Soccer Saturday with Paddy Power. Online football betting at paddypower.com. Paddypower.com on LBC 97.3. Listen to Paul Ross live Monday to Thursday afternoons from 4.
Ah, the fragrant, fair and gentle sex. Not. A Navy comrade of the Iranian hostages attacked her lesbian lover when she saw her out with another wren. A court-martial heard yesterday. Jilted Chelsea Johnson, 19, had downed up to 9 pints of strong lager when she punched Emma Scott full in the face, it was claimed. Johnson then attacked Petty Officer Katie Wells as she tried to protect Scott, also serving in the Navy as a leading engineering technician. Former steward First Class Johnson launched an unprovoked attack, punching each of them to the facial area at least twice, the court heard. 9 pints of strong lager. What? The women were serving on HMS Cornwall, the ship at the centre of the Iran hostage crisis. The crew were on shore leave when the alleged assault happened in September last year. Wells was due to give her evidence via video link from Cornwall, but the connection failed and the trial was abandoned to a later date at HMS Nelson in Portsmouth, Hampshire. Johnson denies 2 assault charges. That's Fighting Bird News number 1. Here's number 2. Under the headline, not strangely in the Times newspaper, but in the Sun. Posh girls in footy brawl. Cops dash to Rover's Sweet Ruck. Not a phrase you hear Jonathan say too often. Rover's Sweet Ruck. Footy brawl. Police were called to a Centurion-style bust-up in a posh girls' school party held at a football club. Fighting broke out, and 2 female teenagers were taken to hospital. One a sozzled girl of 15. Around 150 pupils from the £6,700 a year school flocked to the bash in a huge suite at Blackburn Rovers Grund. It is believed the girls paid £25 a head and, oh here's the trouble, were allowed to bring boyfriends to the party, organised by 6th formers as part of an enterprise project. Oh boy, that went badly wrong. Last night, a police spokesman confirmed, we got a call from a student just after midnight. It were a school leavers do for year 11 pupils, and it had calmed down by the time we got there. It had just got completely out of hand. A couple of people had been hit. One lad with a bump on his head had to go home in taxi. It was rowdy and inconsiderate. Teenage girls had to be separated. One had spiked one in the head with her stiletto. Ah, those lovely, classy, northern public school girls. It's like they're all kind of wags in training, aren't they? Spiked a fellow teenage girlfriend, not a girlfriend in the way of the lesbian wrecks, but like a mate, in bed with a stiletto spike. Not right, is it? No. If you have any local examples, by the way, I don't normally do this, but I know I'm going to have trouble sustaining this as a slot, and I'm very keen on fighting female nudes, okay? Because too often the male of the species is lambasted as the aggressor, and you often roll testosterone fueled and they're aggressive in the wild. No. If you've ever been out, say, well, happened to me Saturday night, I'm driving back from Most Haunted Live, right? I saw the most ferocious fight, okay? There was a policeman on the floor, holding his head, and about 4 other police officers, some men, some women, separating 2 fighting beasts, right? Guess what? Both girls. And I just got that drive-by snapshot you get in some arty movies, because I'm inside the old van, being driven the crew van, and so it's quite soundproof to be driving. And I saw this scene from Bruegel or Hieronymus Bosch's Vision of Hell. 2 big fat Bristol birds having a barney. They've clumped some copper in their head, male, he's gone down, and they're being held up by 4 or 5 other police officers. Your Fighting Bird News, please, to LBC 97.3.
Listen to Paul Ross live Monday to Thursday afternoons from 4. London's LBC 97.3. Listen to Ian Lee live weekday evenings from 7.
It's got weird because we're talking about houses settling. Why is that?
I had a really bad nightmare the other night. I live in a house which is on 3 stories.
Yeah.
And I had a terrible nightmare where I thought somebody was in the house, and I was in the house on my own that night.
Yeah.
So I went downstairs to the loo, kind of half asleep, and I was terrified, put all the lights on, and all I could think was, if I can only get back to my bedroom, if I can only get under my duvet, I'll be protected.
Was this it? Were you awake doing this?
I'm now awake,
okay,
yeah,
right.
but I woke up in a cold sweat, really terrified, really scared.
Yeah.
Thinking, if I can get back and put the duvet over my head, the Mad Axe killer won't be able to get me.
Are you 7 or something? How does that work?
I don't know, I was half asleep. I don't know. Well, it doesn't work, does it? I was half asleep.
No, sadly.
But that's what I thought. I thought if
Wow.
I get back to if I make it to my bed, I'm okay.
Right. And so me and Chris talking about houses settling reminded you of that?
Yeah.
Bill, does your house settle?
What? I can't hear a thing.
Yeah, does you... Bill?
Hello, hello.
Yeah, does your house settle?
Oh yeah, it's well settled.
No,
It's well and truly rooted.
no, at night time, when I was a kid, I'd be in a house, when I went to bed,
Yeah.
the house would like creak and make noises as it settled.
Yeah.
My flat doesn't do that.
It's not a house here. It's a flat here.
It's a converted house though.
Perhaps you're lucky then. Maybe you got new wooden plasterboard.
Yeah,
Anyway.
let's get to your point as quick as we can, Bill.
Yeah, I got an idea for your programme.
All right.
Yeah, what you do is pick 6 callers at random,
Yeah.
and they can pick, because you've got a lottery, yeah, so they can pick lottery numbers.
Right.
And then the listeners can write down the numbers,
Yeah.
and then if they choose to, they can use the 6 numbers that your listeners, your callers, chose. So you can pick a caller and say, pick a number from 1 to 26, and then you'll jot it down, and then at the end of the programme you'd have 6 numbers down a Tuesday night, so then on a Wednesday you can go and put those 6 numbers down and use them as a lottery.
So your idea is to get 6 callers to give us 6 numbers between 1 and 49?
Well, I don't know how many numbers they use in the lottery. Is it 49?
Or is it 49 or is it 45?
Yeah, it's 46.
Right.
But anyway, I mean, you can work on it. It's just an idea I thought of, like...
Work on... All right, I tell you what, Bill. We'll do that tonight.
Yeah.
Are you saying that these numbers will win the lottery?
Well, the thing is, you just don't know, do you?
Well, you sort of do know, do you?
Well, no, but sometimes you go to the shop and you're standing there going, oh, so I'll pick that one. No, I'll move that one. So if you're listening to your show, you could have however many people listening to your show, and if I'm sitting there and decide, I like that idea, I'm going to use them like numbers, and then we all pay £1 or whatever it is, we could have a good enough chance the next guy.
Right, hang on. So you're saying that we should all join a syndicate?
Well, no, because it'd be free syndicate. We're getting 3 numbers for nothing, and everyone can go in and, you know, like when it's instead of one person winning the million, or 10 million, you could have 100,000 people winning.
But then they won't win any money. They'll win
Yeah, but it'll be good fun, won't it?
Well, I missed that bit. What's the fun element of this, Bill?
Well, it's your programme, yeah? Wouldn't it be nice for you to say, well, you know, my listeners have just won a load of money because they listen to my programme?
Again, I'm missing the fun element. Now, Chris and I made an LBT fun pack earlier on to send to Richie, just because he recorded Crime Watch for us. Now, I'm not going to say what's in that pack. It's brilliant. It is
what you make it here.
It is. I'm not going to say what's in that fun pack. I want Richie to phone us up next week.
Yesterday, I rang you up yesterday and you pitched me as the big pitch. I rang you up with a good idea, and all you're saying is give me a load of grief, mate. I tell you, that's to me. I'm really out my feelings here.
I'm not giving you any grief. I'm just...
Yeah, you are. What's the fun in you is, third time you grew up, sunshine. I'm doing you a bloody good favour, and it's good idea. In fact, why don't you ask some of your callers and see what they think? Or your listeners? Instead of leaving it for your decision, that is my idea. Listen to people come on and say, I want people to ring in and say, yeah, that's a good idea Bill had. Thank you very much.
Winston?
No, don't ask Winston.
Winston, is that a good idea that Bill's had?
Good grief. No, just ask the question, Winston. Good grief. Oh, for goodness sake. Get someone else.
All right, hang on a second. Winston, stay there. We're back with you in a second. Let's try... Oh, G-Man Jr.?
Yes?
Is that a good idea that Bill has had?
No. Oh, why not? Well, yeah, you can't answer, can you? Well, give me a second. Give me 1 second. I've only just heard the idea. I don't think it's a good idea. Because I don't lottery is a commercially viable thing for this sort of radio station. It's on a Saturday night, Ian's not on a Saturday night. There's no continuity. Let me finish. There's no continuity. And I think it's, it's promoting something that not everybody agrees in. Ian's never had anything to do with the lottery before, so why bring it up? But the choice, it's an idea, but I don't like it.